Okay, well, let's keep it simple. S&P gives us zero fucking data, so we can't really find too much of an edge. Previously on Kimba TV. Something that would make me go, all right, we're not going to go back and clean that 94 on Tuesday would be if this bounces and we make a higher high up here. Then I think the probability to, get a 93.5 or a 91.5 long next week is very, very low. Okay, all right, yeah, I think it's pretty straightforward, y'all. Is that the actual gap? Okay. All right, yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty straightforward, pretty easy. It's actually kind of bearish, huh? God, I can't wait until I have my mouse. Well, it's got to get above settlement for it to even be considerably bullish. So, well, considering it's a holiday, I hope it doesn't do anything today. Okay, well, let's keep it simple. S&P gives us zero fucking data, so we can't really find too much of an edge. Unclear or Uncle Scratched says ETH, please. I would just get caught up on the highlights from last week. No change on ETH. Do you remember what our plan was with ETH? No real. We long in that box. That's about it. Yeah, no real change on ETH. Nothing has changed. Do you remember what our target is? You guys see the Discord post from 3 weeks ago? Target is 32. And then look for lower. Yeah, I'm really curious about S&P for today. That's why I was staring at this earlier. So I mean, but just by looking at this, I'm thinking, okay, either it dumps and we have a long tomorrow, and then same thing with Biddy, right? Above settlement is bullish. Obviously, we have the gap. So, I'm thinking like it just crabs. So if it just bing bong ding dongs today over the holiday, S&P pulls back a little bit, and then tomorrow we have the nice little long, that would be ideal. So that's why I was staring at this earlier. Something like that. What's your plan for Solana? Nothing's really changed. I think you could see it. I mean, it's all there. So still with like lower for the long, like around 140, 150. Yeah, and so basically this is what it is. If Bitcoin loses this, we're gonna see lower than 90 probably. It kind of backed itself into a corner, to be honest with you. Bitcoin really backed itself into a corner. For it to do this on Friday and then give it all back, it has to hold this now. And it's kind of weird that it did this over the weekend. I'm just seeing this for the first time now. Yeah, so I mean, if this is really bullish, it really can't lose this. If it's really bullish, it should be able to get above settlement. So if we give Bitcoin the benefit of the doubt, then best case, it, gets up here, VWAP, fucks around, crab, holds that, and then we have a long tomorrow. Something like that. Yeah, but if we lose that, then we get to see 90 probably. Dextrose is going to catch up. I had rough and busy past 4 days. Yeah, because Dextrose, understanding where we were on Thursday and Friday, understanding what it did towards the end of market close on Friday, and then understanding what it does today will be huge to understanding what it does, what it might do tomorrow. This is one of those things where if you can't understand what it should have done on Friday, you won't understand what it should do today, and then that will fuck you up because you won't know what it should do tomorrow. And this is one, like, I can see that Bitcoin kind of backed itself into a corner. It really put itself in a situation where it has to prove that it's bullish. I would have preferred that it didn't take this on Friday. And if it did take that, I really would have preferred it not to pull all the way back down. And I really would have preferred it to not have a bearish gap. You know what I mean? So if you can't put together what it should have done on Friday, given the context of where we were on Thursday, you won't know what it should have done today. And you won't know what it should do today. And then, you might fuck up tomorrow. So yeah, you definitely kind of want to put together your own narrative. For me, it's like awkwardly bullish because now Bitcoin can't lose that low and Bitcoin needs to get above settlement. So best case scenario for bulls, it holds this low and it just kind of fucks around like this all day today. Like if you're bullish, you want to get above settlement and then you can, start cleaning that. So yeah, that's about it for me anyways. Too bad that it's not RTH today, that's the awkward part. It was better if we didn't sweep the bad high Friday. Well, yeah, it's domino pieces. So if it was going to sweep it, that's fine. But it would have been a lot better if we had built value above settlement on Friday. So it kind of sucks that the settlement is in between value from yesterday. If it did do that, it would have been nice to open ETH above settlement. But instead we had a bearish gap. So it was basically one step forward, two steps back. So, but it's okay. Plus it's a holiday, so who knows? But as always, we shall wait for RTH tomorrow. This isn't our, first 3-day holiday weekend, so we have our protocols in place, you dig? We'll just play it like any other 3-day holiday weekend, just like how we talked about last week. Meandor says ETH dropped 40% in 48 hours 2 weeks ago. We're into a bear market since 3 months ago. How can you identify that ETH is good at 2,500? Meandor is something that we've been talking about for the last couple weeks and months. So if I were you, I would just get caught up on Altcoin Nerd Out episode 1, 2, and 3 from October. Yeah, that's how long we've been preparing for that, Meandor. Yeah, so are you in the Discord, Meandor? Go to Discord. Ask one of the mods for Altcoin Nerd Out episode 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, pretty cool, right? That should help you, Meandor. And then I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be back home tomorrow. So, and I'll be doing a long stream tomorrow. So you can ask me that question tomorrow after you get caught up. Sounds good? Make sure you watch Altcoin Nerd Out episode 1, 2, and 3. And then tomorrow, hit me up. We can nerd out on tomorrow. Let's nerd out on some altcoins tomorrow, my boy. We'll nerd out on ETH BTC. We can nerd out on ETH. We can nerd out on Sol. So I need everybody prepared for tomorrow. Sounds good? Can you at least make sure you're caught up on those? Nothing tomorrow that I say will make sense if you're not caught up. All right. So the best thing that you could do is show fate, show destiny that you want this. Remember, juice is opportunity and preparation meeting together. So if you're not prepared, fate, destiny, life, God, whatever, might give you an opportunity, but you won't be able to seize it. All right. So a lot of these altcoin stuff is, it's prepared. Really, the conceptual, like abstract thesis has been talked about months ago. Yeah, and especially as we approach March FOMC, understanding why I'm doing certain things and why levels are levels on altcoins will be really important. So, yeah, I would, since today is a holiday and, I'm going to be leaving in about 30, 40 minutes, definitely nerd out on, stuff that you're behind on, and then let's get after it tomorrow, man. Wezo says, what do you think about short in 0605 from local high? Yeah, so Wezo, try to pay attention to when people ask questions like that, but we don't short or long random levels. Yeah, so anytime people will always be like, hey, what do you think about a long here? Hey, what do you think about a short here? Hey, what do you think about this? What do you think? You know what tells me when I should long or short? Data. So identifying a level like that, 06075 is okay. I mean, I don't think that's really a good way to identify levels, Wezo. I don't know, like you've been here for the last couple months. When have I ever taken the Fibonacci as a short or a long? I've never done that, by the way, Wezo. So it's confluence, right? I like when single prints, VWAP, CME, settlement, value area high, value area low. If that lines up with Fibonacci, then sure. All right. But I've never just taken a Fibonacci level for a long or a short. So make sure you understand how to prioritize levels. All right. And two, Wezo, I never long or short levels. It's data. All right, Wezo, you've been here long enough. I wish you kind of already knew that, but really get that into your head, okay, Wezo? Your goal is for the rest of the year, try not to ask questions like that. Show me that you're improving, my guy. Sounds good? Shararara Zazy, I'll see you guys for RTH tomorrow. Sounds good way it is. If something is going super crazy, I'll hop in later tonight, but most likely I want to see you guys early for RTH. So sounds good. Hey, love you guys. Stay safe. Longers I'm rooting for you, shorters I'm rooting for you.